Hey, what's going on, team? So today we're flying out. We're leaving Vancouver. We're heading to Alberta. We got an Alberta tour this Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Today we're flying into Calgary, and then we get in a car right away with Dale Ward and Simon King, and we're headed to Lethbridge. And it's pretty tight. We were supposed to leave at 6 a.m. this morning. Our plane got delayed until 2:50. So we're getting into Calgary at like 5 p.m. and then we've got to get right on the road, get to Lethbridge because the show starts at 9. So we'll probably be getting in at like 8 o'clock or something. So yeah, it'll be exciting, man. First show Lethbridge, then tomorrow night we're at the Blind Bagger in Calgary, and then Sunday is the Elk and Horseman in Banff. All right, let's get after it. All right, so our 6 a.m. flight was delayed until now, which is like, well, till 2:45. We just got into, am I supposed to have this on? Just got into Calgary now, and it's 5:45. We're on stage at Lethbridge at 9, and we have about a 2.5-hour drive to get there. So we should get there just on time. Exciting stuff, man.
Because they keep their eyes open when they dive for fish, so slamming into the water with your eyes open, that's not good.
Well, that was a hell of a ride. We are now in the car. This is Dale Ward, very funny. Dale, he's been telling very funny things all day. She's very tired from it. And then we got Simon back there.
I told you I don't want any of them at the show. None of them at the show. Okay, I'm busy, guys.
We're super late. What is it? What time is it? 7:19. We've got an hour and a half. We're super late for the show. We're gonna try and get there on time. It's been super fun. But yeah, we're learning. Flare Air. Good to go to. What is it? What's the deal with Flare?
Good to come from, bad to go with.
Yes.
It's a going home airline.
It's a going home airline. All right, we're here. 30 minutes to spare till we get to showtime. Ready to go, King? Well, you want to be in? He's trying to. Yeah, let's go. All right, we're now down here at the Slice at the venue. We're just getting ready to do the show. It's looks super fun, man. Good little vibe, good feel to the room. Nice lighting, big, beautiful stage. Should be a great show. We're looking forward to it here.
Hey, Alex's blood, how are you?
All right, so we closed up the show. It was great. Amazing audience here at Lethbridge at the Slice. Hopefully be back to do it again. Check it out right here at Slice Bar.
What a fascinating book I'm reading about delicious things to eat.
What's on page 3?
Oh yeah! Check out that pizza! All right, buddy, we're having a really good time. Thank you very much for checking in on us. Oh, Dale Ward, ladies and gentlemen.
Righty now.
Well, we're all impersonators now. Perfect. Would you laugh at these weasels? All right, you guys. I think it's time we hit the egg. All right, so it is now Saturday, December 4th. We were all finished up at the Slice here. Did that comedy show. Super fun, man. Smaller crowd. I think we only got about 30 people out. So, yeah, that's usually not that good. Usually you want to get a minimum of like 50 people out to a show to kind of make it feasible. Because, yeah, got to try to make a little bit of money while you're doing this, you know. But yeah, not that big a deal, man. It was super fun. I had an amazing time. They want to have us back. We're probably going to end up coming back. Look at this. Snow for the first time. It's the first time I've seen snow this year, which is great. It's so fun to see, but not when you're driving on the highway, especially in a Honda Civic. So we'll have to take her a little slow, just packing up at the hotel here, heading to Calgary, and then we've got a show at the Blind Bagger tonight. Should be a ton of fun. This is how much we love comedy. We're driving a couple hours through a blizzard to lose hundreds of dollars to perform for an hour between all of us. For 10 people. Yeah.
There's 10 people?
There were 10 people last night? Jesus. Yeah, didn't you notice you had to use, could count them all in your hand? There we go, there's the
He's doing the enthusiasm thing. 10 people?
Calgary. All right, so now we got the King loaded up. We've got Dale and myself, and we're heading to the Blind Bagger.
The Blind Bagger.
Blind Bagger for show number 2 of the weekend. Should be fun. I think we got about 80 people lined up to be there, so nice. Should be a decent show. We'll see how it goes.
I think that was a driving boat. I think my dad wants me to shoot him, guys.
Go an hour north of fucking.
No, it's not that. We're not holding this up.
Okay.
So how to feel it?
It was great.
No, now you're recommending it. Why is it so weird when the camera's on, you know? You just can't.
I just wanted to fuck with you. Wait, Alex.
So, and no, for you have to, don't look at the camera. The right fish off.
Why are you looking now?
What? Because you
Like, I'm not looking at it, I'm looking over
on a
it.
panel, like we're on a panel on Sports Center, and you're like, you're having a conversation, but you're not looking at each other. You're like, that's what I thought, Jim. I mean,
Well, you know, I really disagree with you, but
really?
yes.
I thought they got over the blue line time.
This is so weird. I've never done that before. Yeah.
Well, that wraps up the gig here at the Blind Bagger, man. It was amazing. It started off pretty cold. There was a Christmas party, and those are always a struggle at the beginning. They're very chatty because their boss pays for everything. So like, they didn't pay for tickets for the show, and they didn't pay for any booze, so they're absolutely hammered. So it's always quite a bit to wrangle them in, you know. We got the band going on right now. But yeah, it was a great time, man. Super fun. Yeah, probably like 90 people here. Man, watching the King kill like that, dude. Anytime I think I'm getting anywhere, I watch what Simon does. And you're like, man, you have so much work to do, kid. You better get after it. Anyway, we got to pack everything up now. Basically head home. And then we're getting ready to head to Banff tomorrow. Last show of the weekend. So it should be a fun time. Hello, everybody. It's a beautiful Sunday here, December 5th. We're in Calgary. Getting ready to head to Banff pretty quick. Just gonna go grab a cup of coffee, a nice little non-milk latte. Last night's show was amazing, so fun. We had like 90 people out. I really struggled out of the gates as the host. There was a Christmas party there, and just having to wrangle them in, they're always a hard time. Just they didn't pay for tickets, right? Their company did, and they're drinking with all their friends and hitting on the one hot office lady, so they don't care to talk to you or listen to you talk, I guess, not talk to you. But yeah, so I kind of had to do the old fall on the sword there, and it just, I don't know, man. One of the people, I get everyone to write down one thing they're grateful for on the back of the email cards. Then one person wrote, "I'm grateful you're not the comedian." And I was like, oh man, my heart, which hurts, especially when it's like, you know, you're on the road and you're losing money on the shows, and then you're also losing on the shows. You're like, it just doesn't feel as good, you know. But it's been a really good tour so far, and now we're heading to Banff this afternoon. And should be good, man. We'll see. The Elk and Horsemen, never performed in Banff. I love it. It's one of my favorite cities in the world. I hope that we can try and make this a monthly thing, and I can come back regularly to the beautiful, beautiful place of Banff. Anyway, yeah, should be a good day. No, it's on now. Oh my goodness. Like, all right, we haven't even made it to the show yet, and we already got recognized by a fellow Alex.
Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, what do you want to talk about?
I don't know, anything
I don't
really.
know, man. You want to hear today's TikTok?
Yeah.
Today?
Yeah.
It was, I cried during sex. So would you if you had to pay $300. Ah, perfect. All right. All right, we're now down here at the Elk and Horsemen. We got Simon and Dale here. We're doing our own setup, ECL Productions. Real big time. We're just getting everything all set up here, ready to go. I think we're at probably half sold right now, just over. So looking like it's gonna be a good show, man. It's my first time performing in Banff. It's gonna be super fun. Like we saw earlier, we already got recognized on the streets as a TikToker. Unfortunately, they can't come to the show because they're not vaccinated. So I think that's really holding us back here. I'm a vaccinated anti-vaxxer. I'm like, let them all in.
I literally had so little money that I was just walking across San Francisco to get this. I had no money. Like, it was really. I didn't have a bank account at the time because I fucked up my credit so badly that it frozen my assets. So I had to like, it was that bad, and I was like filling up traveler's checks. I had a pager. I didn't have a cell phone. It was bad.
On the verge of bankruptcy.
Yeah. Well, it was 04 too, so it was like right on that edge. You wouldn't even get away with that shit.
Yeah.
These guys are on fire!
All right, there you go. Go have a good show. Leave some for the rest of us. Don't destroy too hard, you
I'll
fucker.
try and leave some. I'll try not to be too funny.
All right, I'm gonna stay here because I don't want to get in it. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Comedy Night at the Outdoorsman.
Oh.
That guy's mind is fucking exploding right now. I like it. How's that feel, Simon?
How's that feel?
Oh my God, that's amazing.
He's not talking about the comedy show, by the way. The comedy show's done. That was our last show of the tour. My favorite show of the tour. I had an amazing time up there. Such beautiful people here in Banff. I mean, not physically attractive, but I mean, great-hearted people. It was so fun, and we had such an amazing lineup. King, checking out. He's actually typing some stuff because what's this guy's name?
Stephen Page.
Stephen Page from the Bare Naked Ladies.
What's this guy's name?
I was talking to him. Hey, I don't know that guy, but he sounds cool.
He is.
And Sarah Stuper came in for the show. Sarah, thank you for being here.
There was physically attractive here. Just so you know.
Awesome.
She was looking and she saw me before like I came up. I think that's what you're talking about. And then Dale, thank you so much for the whole tour, man. Amazing.
Thank you.
What's something you learned on the tour?
I learned a good way. Simon gave me some good advice on a good way to try new jokes. Is to try some new stuff, but make sure you have a good enough backup in case it pumps. Like so, the harder the joke is, the better you have to have a backup.
You better have your save your good A stuff to get you out of the hole you're putting yourself in.
Yeah.
That's great comedy advice here. Kayla, you get in here. Come on in. Here's Kayla with a K.
Hello,
Our lovely
friends.
server here at the Elk and Horseman. Amazing people. No, come on in. We're done. All right. Thank you so much. Yeah, that was my favorite show of the whole tour.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, you were the best
Really
server.
liked it. Yeah, thank you.
Have a fist bump.
I
but I'm
discounted-
definitely looking for
That's so shitty fist bump.
That was a good fist bump. That was a good fist
pizza
bump.
bump, dude.
Yeah, come on.
I discounted all your food, like stuff.
All right, it's Monday afternoon. We're checking out of the ward residence. This beautiful, beautiful place. Dale, thank you for having us. Oh God, just wreck all of his perfect artwork. It's too bad I can't show you room in there because of the dicks. He's got his beautiful dick portraits you get to sleep under. It's amazing. I love it. But then I was like, I couldn't do any stories or Snapchats or anything in there because I was like going to be talking. I noticed it last night. I was doing a thing last night. And I was like doing a story, and I'm like, dude, there's Cox right behind you. Like, you're gonna get. All right, we're on our way to the airport now. We gotta go catch a flight, meet up with Simon King, and then back to Vancouver. All right, you guys, that is a wrap. So that finishes up the tour. It was a really fun time, man. We did Lethbridge, Calgary, and Banff. All of them super happy to have us. They're already messaging asking when we can come back. So probably try to set up some monthly shows out that way. And yeah, it was a pretty dynamic tour, man. Like the first one, Lethbridge was a smaller crowd, but they were super good, man. Like for how big of a room it was and how few people were there, the crowd carried the whole show. Like the energy they kept up. Yeah, they were amazing, man. Normally when you have that few people in that big of a room, it doesn't go that well. But it was went super well. Yeah, and the food was amazing, and the venue was great to work with. And Derek there at the Slice, super easy guy to deal with and you know, do business with. So that was great. And then what was it? Then Saturday we moved on to Calgary. Calgary was a unique one. That was fun because it was a Christmas party. It was at the Blind Beggar Smokehouse. Amazing food, by the way. Oh my God, I ate so much. I ate like a poutine and hot wings, and then I even went and got some more food after. Don't tell anybody. And yeah, it was great. It was one of those classic shows because it was a Christmas party where the show like slowly builds over time. You really had to reel them in. I had to really work hard at the beginning hosting. It was my least favorite show of the tour, just because I had to go out there and try wrangling the crowd. And when it's a drunk Christmas party like that, they don't care to see your comedy. They didn't pay for tickets, their boss did. It's an open bar. They're getting shit-faced and want to hit on the office lady, you know, so they don't care to hear you talk. But by the end of the show, you know, we had them trained and they were a good, attentive audience. The people who didn't want to be there left and they went across to another bar drinking. The people who did want to be there stayed for the Christmas party, and yeah, it was great. And Doug at the Blind Beggar, phenomenal dude, man. He was so good. And we had Jess was the server. She was back there helping us out all the time. It was super fun, and I can't wait to go back there and do that again as well. And then to my favorite show of the whole tour was Banff, man. That was amazing. I just love Banff. Like, anytime I'm there, it's amazing. The mountains, everything's so great. It was cool. Got recognized before we even got in the venue. Someone stopped me on the street and said, "You're the TikTok guy," which was really cool. His name was also Alex, which was dope. And then what else did we do? Yeah, and we totally packed it out, man. Like, that was like probably 60 or 70 people in there. Amazing show, super hot crowd. It was my favorite show of the run, definitely. Just it washed the taste out of my mouth from the night before, having to deal with that Christmas party and feeling like I bombed. So that was really good. Got the confidence back up, and yeah, they were great to work with as well. All of the wait staff, they're amazing. They're just so nice. All of them were so nice and amazing. That was what I was really looking forward to, is meeting all them, because dealing with them on the phone and stuff was great. And yeah, hopefully we get to do them all again, man. Go back, do the shows again. This week we got a bunch of stuff coming up. We've got Kamloops Friday night. Saturday we're in Revelstoke doing a corporate. Plus we're producing a corporate here in Langley at the casino. So we'll be sending some of our comics out to do that, my buddies. And then got shows all through the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So yeah, busy day. And we've got to overcome all of the floods and stuff that are happening out there. So hopefully we can get up to Kamloops with everything we need. Anyway, I love you guys. Thank you for watching. And yeah, we'll see what happens next week.